No doufám, že mi jde slyšet a že ta hra není moc nahlas. Jo, tak slyšet mě asi jde. Ale já skoro neslyším sám sebe. Zvuk, jasné, je to na 100%. To dáme tak... Zkusíme 60. Uvidíme, co to udělá. A minule jsme teda slezli tamhle z vršku, kde jsme začínali. A my teda jdeme... Jo, trošku jsem z toho zmatený teďka. Ne, dobrý, už vím. No, mikrák si dám asi blíž. Takhle, protože u toho ležím. Samozřejmě klasika, no úplně jako se leží. Náš cíl. Nějaké datové stopy tu mám, ale tak to asi nebudu hrotit teďka. Minule jsme vlastně začínali jen tak for fun, takže dneska už snad se dostaneme dál. Kančí kost. Žebro východní bestie, OK. A zvěřina. Vzít vše a nemáme, bohužel. Jo, tady je náš první save. Ne, to jsem zrovna nechtěl. Žádné jiné zbraně nemáme, bohužel. Co mi tady chrčí? Já nevím, rychlé uložení? Asi jo. Trošku, ale opravdu trošku mi to připomíná tu první mapu z jedničky. Neznáme. Já jsem člověk, který velmi rád prozkoumává tu mapu, jo? Takže dneska se možná ani nikam nedostaneme. Erendou polohu, jasné. OK. Takže aktivní, aby se Elo dostal na zápovězný západ a vypátral se musí nejprve navštívit setkání velvyslanců na hranici Slunečního království Kardžu. Hrozí však, že nové nebezpečné stroje setkání zastaví. No, ještě si trošku upravím tu citlivost. Co mi fakt už sere tady ten zip. Tak, už to bylo lepší. Takže mám jenom hlavní úkol, nic víc, takže vlastně mám volnou ruku k tomu to tady prozkoumávat. Což by bylo docela fajn. Neznáme teritorium Brouru. Sbíráme nějaké kytky. No takhle, my jsme dost slabí na začátku, takže... No pojď, pojď. No pojď, pojď. Na poslední chvilku. Si podívejme, jak ta grafika vypadá. Vždycky se jako dobrá hra pozná podle vody. No. Ohnivý Fangorn. Tak to bylo tak, dobře. Klidně se tu pojď podívat. No pojď. Oh. Yes. Odolný pancerový plát a věnutý drát. Asi bych měl co nejrychleji si... No, oni se bojí, takže to je v pohodě. A kam my jdeme? Tady, neznámé. To se hodí, třeba tam něco bude. Někde. Že by za rohem? Ok, asi ne. Možná tady? Když tady nespadnu z nějakého kopce. No hop, vyskakej tam, pojď. Dobře, asi jdu úplně šuro. Asi jdu trochu víc šuro. No. To vezmu asi tady. Jak se dostat nahoru? Ale to port, takže... Na Vědnice v těch řekách byly aspoň ryby. Tady to jaksi nerybí. Ale cesta vede někam nahoru. A je tu pong, který nefunguje. Dobře. Teď vrtá hlavu, jak se tam jako dá dostat, když je to tak daleko a je to přes krpály. No, to asi nebudu teďka nějak extra hrotit. Protože to je prostě všechno nahoře, na těch kopcách. 2. I když vlastně, ne, nemusím. Mně stačí to tady prostě se běhnout. To není zase tak daleko, abych to používal, ale když už jsem u toho, tak bych si to mohl vyrobit. Ještě vědět, kde to je, že? Počkejte, já si teďka nemůžu vyrábět věcí. Já jsem si minul aktivoval vlastně tohle, že? Tichý úder, větší poškození z ukrytu. A při plížení, takže budeme hrát na plížení tuhle hru. Tak nahoru se nedostane, bohužel.
Save this for a dyer.
Tam je nějaká kytka. Já se začínám chápat, že to bude v podzemí ten otazník, že to nebude na kopci. Pruser, pruser. Tak to bylo těsně.
Skin stings in this cold.
Ale. Vážně, jenom. Zelenolesk.
Gemstone. It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny.
Aha.
Wonder if merchants would be interested.
Nacházíš kousek zelenolesku, vzácného cenného zdroje. Zelenolesk je ukrytý po celém světě a lze ho použít k vylepšení některých zbraní a zbrojí nebo k obchodování s určitými obchodníky. Aha. A tam je další. Tady už asi nic nebude. Asi. Ale kam to jeskyně v tom případě vede? Aha. Hluboko v postupu, aha. Chápu. Takže na to potřebuji nějaké vybavení, kterým... Ne, to jsem nechtěl. Kterým se dostanu hlouběji a provrtám nebo probořím ty kameny. Tak a teď doufat, že se neutopím zase. Skoro. Ale. Ale dobrá poznámka k té jeskyni. Tam se vrátím časem. Dobrý, půjdeme teda za questem.
This cliff. Wonder if there's anything interesting at the top.
Určitě. Ale. Kovohrys. Z nějaká zelená rostlina. Teda by nás mohla zajímat.
A dyer can make use of this.
Azurový květ. Čekat, a dostal jsem se já až nahoru? Nedostal. A ani nedostanu, takže tady z téhle se strany to nejde. Tak. Nevadí. A vlastně já jsem byl nahoře, tak to nic, pohoda.
Must be Chainswing. Jaruf said I could get my bow upgraded in there. Might be able to tinker with my other gear too.
Co máš pěkné? Kontejner na zdroje.
Could take off its power cell, stop it from shooting back. This machine.
Výbušná pasta. Ale. Já jsem furt... Jo, chain scrap, jasně. Já s takovou ty šipy asi ani moc nepoužiju.
It's a dead machine. It must be a bristleback. Maybe Erend took it down? Bristlebacks must have got these Oseram. I hope Erend and the other Vanguard are okay.
No to nevím. Ale ta voda je tady uchvatná.
Strong smell.
Outlander approaching. That the savior? Wanna come in, savior?
Tak, jdem pokecat. Chain scrap.
Welcome to Chainscrape, savior.
Open up, guys. Jor's orders.
Good enough for me.
By the forge. Petra? Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump. It's nice to see you too. And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place. Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage. Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland? You've heard of him. Yeah. But he's a story best told over a cold beer. Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west. Oh. There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving. Ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flamehair, good to see you. You've got to move on. Petra. But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Bylo teda dobré setkání.
Well, this old one guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Maybe finally someone who will outdrink me, huh?
No, to by měla najít, protože máme strašně slabé zbraně. A celkově to stojí za pytel. Doufám, že mě jde takhle slyšet teďka, bo mluvím trošku bokem. Tolik lidí, OK.
Keep talking, I need to look busy. I'm on my third step.
Tak, to bude to pro nějaký quest.
Milda, I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals, not trouble.
Aha, takže nějaká mafie tady.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway,
Hmm.
next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. Or the ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Olvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients. A few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do.
Aha,
As for the griddle,
zvěřinu máme.
a corrugated metal panel might suffice. Until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile, if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildif. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
Already got enough bitter leaf. Just need to hunt for some wild meat and grab the metal panel from the scrounger pile.
Bylinkář. Co tu máme? Jiskřič, holkovo rys. Lečné bobule.
There. That should be enough wild meat for Mildif.
Ukaž chlapče, co máš. No. Come on. Takže ten borec neregistruje. Haló. Dobře, to by bylo asi moc lehké.
Hey, I thought you'd left by now.
Teď jsem zmatený z toho.
Bottoms up.
Aloy, change your mind about that brew?
Sit down for a game. Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards, too.
Aha, takže něco jako bylo ve Final Fantasy, prostě hra. Nevadí, zkusíme. Okay. Sada pro začátečník body uspořádání 2 z 10. Deska výuka Okay.
Alright, let's start off simple. The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points.
Aha.
To win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner? That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from, and of course, their health. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward. And remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder. Just need to move that machine forward, Red. Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round, so go ahead and pick a second machine. Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn. We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first. Now move the piece. When performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power against the opponent's. A machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power. And your current machine has 2 points of attack power. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like you, so right now, this means your machine can do 2 points of, did you get all that? Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by attacking my machine. Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine of yours. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move 1 space further. Try it out. Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean. That's about it for your turn then. Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those and you'll deal a mighty blow. Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine. Now let that machine have it. Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points. You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece. You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you overcharge your machine, you can attack a second time. And by the look of your machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat mine. But sometimes that can be a good thing. Overcharge your machine to attack mine a second time, and I'll show you what I mean. Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time, but you did destroy all my pieces. That means you're the winner! That wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or 2.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget. These are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor, though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. You know, I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players. Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
Tohle to mi hodně připomíná ve Final Fantasy 9, jak bylo v Trenu ta karetní hra. Už jsem zapomněl, jak se jmenuje. Výuka dokončená.
Don't be a stranger.
Knew you couldn't resist some good company.
No, tak jdeme dál.
Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
Ha! There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Take your pick. We got bodies to bury from the bristlebacks, the work stoppage, Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. Hey! Weapons off the table! Don't listen to me. Nothing a cold brew and knocking some heads together can't fix eventually.
Klasika, problémy, které se musí řešit sekundárním questem.
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt. Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But I heard talk of some vanguards trying to take them down.
Did they come through here?
Stopped by briefly for supplies. Ulvund was none too pleased. Won't be able to crank it to his advantage once the bristlebacks are gone.
But how could Bristlebacks and the Daunt help Olvend?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the Bristlebacks came from, Olvend has taken to blaming the Karja for him. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids. Give him half a reason, they'll blame the Karja for anything.
Damn Karja slavers.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back. But realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
So about Olvend.
Around here, everything's about Olvend.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Olvend?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Olvend has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an Elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
Aha. Klasika, politika.
Well, I have to be going. Thanks for the drink, Petra. I'm glad I stopped by.
Anytime, Flamehair.
Takže budeme řešit ještě k tomu politické blbosti. Co jiného, že? To nic. Jo, nezamknutý. Zbroje zamknuto, lovecké potřeby zamknuto. Nový úkol. Takže si vezmeme tohle. Se nám to tady trošku otevře, protože každé body se nám hodí. No, tak. Vylepšení zbraní. Zvyšuje atributy zbraní. Co nám to dá? 7? Počkej, ten na 17, ne plus 17, aha, už to chápu. A 40 mrazu. Vytvořit práci? Chceš nastavit tuto práci jako svůj aktivní úkol? Ne. A dá mi to nějaké... Nevím, co to dá, ale tohle si vezmu. A věnutý drát je opravdu potřeba. Aha, já si myslím, že to je nějaká základní prostě blbost. No, asi ne. Zvuková ulita z Barovera. OK, tak to si pak najdem asi. Tak, vylepšená zbroj. Aha. Jo tak, já si to musím dát až na 3, aby se mi otevřely ty věci. OK, tak to dáme takhle. Atributy vylepšeny a atributy vylepšeny. Lektvary. Aha, já mám maximum. Vylepšení vaku, OK. Kůže z divočáka, verčí kost, kůže zmývala, koška z veverky. OK. OK, dáme tohle. Bomby 4 a 6. Ne, to není na pasti. Tak, co teda máme teďka? V inventáři není k dispozici munice, která způsobuje kyselinové poškození. V konci fokusu můžeš oskanovat přátelé a zjistit, zda jsou náchylní k poškození kyselinu. Zasení kyselinu u nepřátel volá korodovaný stav. Jakmile se nepřítel stane do tohoto stavu, je v pancíři v průběhu času poškozován a má sníženou odolnost proti poškození. Střelení kyselinových šípů do nádří s kyselinou odpálíš a spustíš velkou živelnou explozi. OK. Tak to musíme hnedka vyzkoušet.
This should be useful. Now I just need to find Erend and help him clear the bristlebacks.
You're better looking from the backside, honey. I had the best singing voice in all
Best days are not in the past. I'll show him. Put a sock in it, will ya?
How goes it, Hammerhead?
Zde 2 schránky, než každé osadí mnoho dalších místech po celém světě, když nazbíráš předměty, které už nemusíš, kde jsou si přebytečné do tvé schránky. Když si můžete předměty vyzvednout, nebo si potřebujeme čtverečku doplnit všechny své zdroje. Ho, tak jo. Zkusme doplnit. A dobře, že tu dali nějakou takovouhle hru. Kůže z divočáka. Ještě ji mám? Tak proč mi to nešlo? Fajrák. Biopalivo. Aha. Vláknoříz. Tak, to máme. A jo, to nebyl ten quest, aha.
Almost ready to go.
Jo, tam je ten kven. Ale.
The stranger might trade for something good.
Tak dostaneme se tam až z boku, nebo? Mně se tam z boku nedá dostat? Proč taky jo, že? Nevadí, zase tak daleko to není.
What happened to you?
That damn mine is what happened to me. It won't be the last injury if Olvin keeps shoving those tongs into those tunnels.
What mine?
Northeast of Chainscrape, where the river ends. I told Corvin we should stop when the first cave-in happened, but Olvin probably threatened to cut off our pay. Or worse.
How about you slow down and take me through it? You mentioned you were injured in a cave-in.
Yeah, a couple days ago. That's how I hurt this blasted leg. Corvin and the others were opening a new vein while I was checking on an older one. As soon as their blast hit, tunnel I was in collapsed. Might have dodged it if I wasn't running on barely a spark of sleep. We were pushing too hard and too fast.
And you're afraid Corvind and the others might not be as lucky if it happens again.
Mm-hmm. Hit the nail right on the head.
How come Olvin's
Takže ten
in charge?
Ulvon to tady za všecko
Don't
může.
these mines belong to the Karja?
Try telling Olvin that. He brought in all the backing to get them open. Might as well own them. Fire and spit. You ask him. He owns us as well.
Who's Corvind?
He's their foreman. And a damn good one. The kind that knows how to deal with management when it gets unreasonable. But Olvin, his demands go beyond unreasonable. Corvin's been doing his best to appease him. He even blamed himself for my injury when it was Olvin who ordered the extra shifts.
Sounds like a good guy.
That's why we all put up with the long hours and lousy conditions. But if the whole mine becomes unstable, I'd rather suffer Olvin's wrath than die buried in rubble.
Mhm.
I could check in on your crew if
To
I'm
jdem
in the area.
řešit.
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
Hluboké potíže. Jdi do dolů. Aktivovat úkol. Tak jdem tam, no. Aspoň, že to jde přeskočit.
Hold on to this for later.
Sorry, prase, ale potřebuju od tebe.
Ground soaked with acid. Did the bristlebacks do this?
Hm. Se mi nezdá, že by to udělali. Něco fialového. Kančí kost, vydatné maso, neporušený zub, zvěřina. Dobře. Je nějaká myš nebo veverka? Tak, co si od ní vezmem? Politika slunce lízalů.
Find a cauldron to learn how to override machines.
Ale no tak.
I'm not giving up.
Tak teď jsem skoro zařval. Tohle není žádná sranda, jakože to jsou základní a myslím, že ani v jednice se neměl takový problém s nima. Že asi bych to měl hrát na tajňáka. Dokud to půjde. Safe. Otázka zní, nedá se dostat tady, abych to nějak prolezl? Já to teda aspoň zkusím. Že ono to vlastně není tak daleko. Jako, doufám, že to půjde přelézt. Asi jo, je to v pohodě.
Be careful not to let this stain my hands. Smoke. Coming from where Arnav said I'd find his crew.
Ale. Jsme tu kyselinu. Ne?
Huh. That did...
To jo. Před, to byl nápad. Něco v zápisníku o tom. To se mi zrovna moc číst nechce. Ale no tak, tady toto, živostaj. Tento odolný mladý výhonek je křevočky a osvěžující chuť. Jo, ale... Okay, tam se asi nedostanu. Nevadí.
This must be the mine Arnav told me about. It looks like the miners are in trouble. I can refill my pouch with these later.
Blood's burrower. Even sometimes the mine's a widowmaker.
I knew we were blasted too fast.
got the Oseram inside. We're not gonna leave him, right?
That looks like the foreman Arnold mentioned. I should check in with him.
You good? I'm okay. Thank you, Corvin.
Corvin? Arnav sent me. I'm...
Not now.
Easy. What happened?
Explosion in the mine. Water flooded the whole place. Some of my guys are still... They're still down there. I can't stop.
You've done enough. Are you hurt?
I'll live. The others. Please.
I need to know exactly what happened.
We used controlled blast to open up new veins in the mountain. One of them must have gone wrong. I can't... I have to go.
How many are still down there? Corvin, how many?
Two, I think. 2 more.
I'll do what I can.
No, tak teď to bude asi trošku zajímavější konečně. Akorát si tady pozbírám heal. Takže prostě potřebuju se healnout. Healu mám dost. To mohlo stačit na nějakou chvilku. Pong, který neponkuje. Dobře.
Gotta find those 2 miners, quick.
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Ale no tak, to musí přece nějak jít. Jako fakt. Dobře, nejde to. Já nevím proč a jsou tam fialové věci. Nevadí, jdeme dál.
Oh, this cold water is... It's draining. Ugh. The miners. One of them doesn't look too good.
Not going anywhere. I think I'm starting to see things.
Are you okay?
Who are you?
Corvin sent me. Are you hurt?
My leg. I was a little too close to the blast.
What happened?
We were blasting in the farthest tunnel, but the scaffolding didn't hold. It collapsed. I think it blocked the drainage shaft. Water started flooding the place as quick as I drink ale. I barely managed to drag us here.
So something's keeping the water inside the tunnels.
What are you thinking?
I've got an idea. Are there more explosives?
Are you crazy? Yeah, should still be some up top, but you'll need these fuses. Are you crazy? You can't move, and I'm not leaving you. It's not like she can make things worse.
Don't go anywhere. I need to find whatever's blocking that drainage shaft and blow it sky high.
Dobře, to jsem si překlik, protože já jsem na to položil ruku. Pohoda. Dobře, tam je nějaký proud asi.
Made it. There's the debris blocking the shaft. If I can reach those explosives up on that track, maybe I can blast through the blockage.
Důlní vozík. Zásoby. Velkorysá, jo, bylo něco víc. Vypadá brutálně dobře. Mm-mm. Tak to je dost napité. Takže jedině tam ano. Na to lano. Mhm. No, hurá. Aspoň něco tu jde vidět.
Maybe I can swim past unnoticed. Dobrý, tak u toho si... Nebo si vykřím hlavu. to those explosives.
Skrytozvěst. Zralá houba při úderu uvolní. Znovu zabírání nepřátelům tě vidět. Aha. Zajímavé.
I should follow those tracks. See if they lead to the explosives.
Ty, já taky krpal, půjdu do kola, jenom kvůli tomu.
Let's see where this leads.
Jako fakt. Hej. Nic? Aha, dobře no.
There's the explosives up on the track. Just need to get across somehow. Trick. Ah, guess that got its attention. Down it goes.
Potřebujeme víc životu.
Let's go check on those miners.
Už mi tohle to připomíná Tomb Raidera.
She's so dead.
We don't know that.
Looks like
You did it.
I thought you blew yourself up.
Are you two okay from here?
I can get this idiot done. Don't you worry. Thanks, kid.
Ale tam byly nějaké vzácnosti, takže to si půjdu ještě pobrat.
Come on. Up we go.
Vážně, nevyskočí na tohle věc, protože tam není ta žlutá sranda. O, no tak. Aha. No, dobré. Už naprosto bronzový ingot. Klidho k prastarý vědec, kole střepky. Jo, já jsem vlastně dostal ten point. Mhm. nízký profil a tichý pohyb a pak jsme odemkli maskovaná průzkumnice. Vypáčení. To je ta věc, kterou určitě nemám.
Big hammered backside out of here now.
I'm very happy with the size of my backside. Thank you very much.
Come on, up we go.
Mhm.
This will be in my stash when I need it.
Very happy with the size of my backside. Thank you very much. This old forge ain't going cold anytime soon, thanks to you.
Better let Corvin know his men are all right.
No pojď, fialová bedna. Konečně jdeme pryč. A ty bedny se nevzal, no. Co už.
Maybe you ought to slow down.
I'll fill up all I can. I found the two you mentioned. They're safe, but could probably use a hand. Is that everyone?
It is. I dread to think what would have happened if you hadn't shown up. I knew we were blasting too much, but the man who staked the claim here, Ulvund, he kept pushing and pushing me. I tried to shield my crew from his constant demands every damn day. I should have been stronger.
You were there for your crew when they needed you. That counts for something.
Ulvund can threaten me all he wants. I am not letting my people back into those mines.
Will you be all right?
Yes. I can take it from here. You are owed, Huntress.
Ulvund's name keeps coming up, and it's never good. Sooner or later, someone's gonna have to deal with him.
Trhání splížení. 100% chrabrost? Co to je? Nevím, že to tu je. Jo, takhle.
Thank you, Huntress. I'll see the last two make it out.
blaster will explode if I use a fire arrow on it.
Au. Huh. Dostatek dovednostních bodů. Aha. Útoky blízké jsou těžší a tím si šanci, že tě ozvají přátelé v blízkosti. Jo, to se hodí. Mocný útok, OK. Samé dobré věci nám tu padají.
I'm just full, but my pack has room. Find where these machines are made, I might learn how to override them.
Aha, to dává jenom heal tohle. Zase nic. No, tohle je docela štreka, takže já se tu portnu. Tak a třeba mi to dá už vyrobit tu věc.
Machine's weak to fire. That now. Need to get data from the cauldron if I can find one.
To bylo dobrý. Tyjo, žádné veverky tu nejsou. More. No.
This'll make a good dye. This place has seen better days.
Okay. Huh.
I don't think I can get past them. Guess I should leave it for now. Better leave it alone for now.
Já jsem to mohl aktivovat. Ale fialka.
Some kind of device. The metal reflects the sun. Send a signal? Looks like some kind of lens. Guess I'll keep it for later.
Zkouškáte rukope, ve které se nám světlo získá. Které se nevěří na svý rychle od chain scrapu. OK.
There's another watchtower on that ridge across the valley. Looks like a long climb to get up there.
Já jsem si tam neotevřel ten oheň. A nebo jo? Vakna zdroje, zdroje jídlo, běžné zdroje, vzácné zdroje, velmi vzácné zdroje. Husí pírko, vážně. Si hrajím velničen slot, protože... Nemám nic. Ale potřeboval bych u obchodníka prodat sopiny. Jdem asi teďka za hlavním questem po 2 hodinách.
Savior of Meridian, come on over here.
You wanted to speak to me?
Well, you know better than anyone it's a dangerous world out there, and not just against machines. Name's Oder. This here's my training pit. Best place to practice close combat this side of the Forbidden West. Say, I wonder who'd win in a fight. You, the Savior of Meridian, Champion of the East, or the Enduring, Master of the West.
Who?
The Enduring, a legendary Tenakth fighter, the Master of Masters. I've heard the Tenakth have training pits just like this one. It's how the warriors get so fierce, see? And only the very best from the pits get to train with the Enduring.
So, to find the Enduring, I should look for these training pits if I'm ever out that way?
You'll have to go far if you do. The Tenakth are split into 3 clans. 3 clans, 3 capitals, 3 training pits. My guess is you'd have to beat all of them if you want to train with the Enduring. If the Tenakth don't kill you on sight, that is. But that's a far spark in the wind. As for right now, I also offer challenges to test your fighting skill.
Who would I be fighting exactly? You?
Well, I know you're the savior and all, but you have to beat all the others first to challenge me. Rules are rules. We only use dual blades and practice arrows, mind. These drunken fools would run themselves through otherwise. You'll have to leave everything but your spear and practice arrows at the gate. But I'll look after your gear, not to worry. So, what do you say? Up for some training?
I might be.
That's what I like to hear.
Cítíš chase grip. Zkusím asi výzvu. No, zkusíme to chvilku.
Our attacks are fast, but easily blocked. So learn to combine them with other attacks.
Stejně mě to nepustí, protože tam nemám ty útoky.
Attacks break weapon blocks and do more damage. But they're slow, so your opponents might counterattack. Smash weapon blocks to really hammer an enemy with damage. But they're slow and leave you vulnerable, so pick your moment.
Think of it. What happened to that noodle?
No, takže je to úplně stejné jako jednička, akorát tady začnou úplně od nuly. Což je mi tak nějak úplně k ničemu. Dobře, takže dovednosti. Jo, to je výdrž zbraní, capiny toto, zálesečka. Válečnice. Nové kombinace zblízka a zvyšuje poškození a účinnost boje zblízka, zahrnuje zbraňové techniky pro boje velké, které jsou na boj na krátkou vzdálenost. Aha, dobře, takže tady tohle já můžu teda v tom případě smazat. Resetovat dovednostní vody. A půjdu tou cestou válečnice, no, jakože, tak co mám jiného dělat? Aha. Mhm. Takže tohle to půjdu asi jako první. No, to se bude hodit asi víc tohle. Dobře, takže na výbuch rezonátoru potřebuji co? Nejdřív zasahne přítel pomocí útoku zblízka, aby se kopí nahromady energie, až bude to získnutí. Aha.
I was hoping you'd be back.
How goes it, Hammerhead? Yeah!
So if an Austrian
Round,
hammers
round. What are you saying? Yeah! How goes it, Hammerhead?
empty heart. What's it up, huh?
Spear of yours seems to energize after attacks. I think landing heavy attacks and combinations will energize you faster.
Ignoring me again?
Looking sharp as ever.
Not again.
How to use that energy? Try attacking your enemy. See if you can energize them. This one goes to the Nora.
Jo, takže musím zmačknout R1, R1, R2. A tohle je R1, 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 R2. Dobře. What?
Single attacks are child's play. A real fighter combines them. Practice this combination as a starter.
Still waiting for you to finish.
Prolomení bloku R1, R1, R2. Vlastně ani nevím, jestli tohle to bylo v jedničce. Špatný výstup, jasné.
Better luck next time.
Ale no tak. Měl jsem dát znovu, nevadí. Jak špatný výstup.
opponent, break their weapon block, then follow through to attack with this combination.
Jo, takže kliknout, 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 jo, nesmím to držet.
Come on. If your opponent keeps blocking, then use a heavy attack or a power attack to break through. Either that or hit them from behind. Close attention to your opponent's stance. Read their intentions. Choose your attacks to break their defense. Doesn't last forever. Come on! That spear can give you the edge in battle. Keep energizing it and then your enemies. Triggering those energy blasts should help you vanquish your opponents.
No, to bude zajímavé vyzvat mistra cvičiště.
Doesn't last forever. Shoot the glowing part of your opponent before the energy fades. That spear can give you the edge in battle. Keep energizing it and then your enemies. Triggering those energy blasts should help you vanquish your opponents.
Aha, já jsem to nezapl tamto.
Challenge is over. Guess I win.
This should be useful. Now I just need to find Erend and help him clear the bristlebacks.
Challenge is over. I win.
Tak to musím nabít.
Press me. Good. You fight well. Good. Good. I yield. Well fought, friend. Well fought.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Ooh. Serves me right for thinking I could go up against the savior of Meridian. Here, have this. A little something for the new champion.
Thank you, Hodurg.
Don't be a stranger now. Come back whenever you'd like to spar again.
Neporušená lepka? To co je?
Okay, that's all for now, I think.
Good luck out there.
Barvy odemčeno kraj, soumrak. Inventář. Neporušená zvěc lepka, která je velice pro obchodníky. Jdi do místa výskytu skrongerů. K rychlému cestování potřebuješ balíček. Vyrobit se dá buď ve tvém loveckém vybavení nebo u ponku. Lovecké vybavení, počkej, však to je tady kousek, ne?
We are on the same side here, Odin. The bristlebacks threaten us all.
Oh, drop the act. We all know it was the Carja who let the bristlebacks into the valley, sent them straight through the gates of Baron.
What do you want, Odin? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulfund Freehold, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble? Ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Oseram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Oseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Oseram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
If Chainscrape is on Carja land, shouldn't a Carja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Oseram folk, of course. You think a Carja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Oseram.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Oseram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle. Better see what that Carja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Yeah, you! There you are! I wrestled a chihuahua.
Savior, thank you for taking the time, and my condolences that you had to endure Ulvund's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Carja purposely let Bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the Bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is Barren Light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Carja for the Bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How does blaming the Carja for the Bristlebacks help Ulvund get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Carja loosed the Bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. And with the Bristlebacks bringing work in the valley to a halt, Ulvund has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. Now, I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
You said the Bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking, then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Carja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
Here we go. I'll take this. Looks like some sort of quarry. You don't see me.
You picked the wrong day for sightseeing.
And it's full of bristlebacks.
Hey girl, stay back. It's too dangerous.
Gerard said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry. I should see if there's anything in the back of the valley. Dead bristleback by the falls. Gotta check it out. It's strange. Parts of it have been tampered with. Almost like an override. Looks like it died on impact. Maybe it charged off the cliff up there. I better keep following the trail up. An old mine. And a lot of broken trees. It's like a stampede went through. Is this where the bristlebacks came from? But how? Unless this cave leads out of the Daunt. Can't hook onto that. Okay, let's see where this leads. Tracks collapsed. It looks recent. Guess I'm not going that way. take a look at where the smoke's coming from. There's a lot of smoke. Looks like the mine runs pretty far back. There's a lot of blaze down there. I don't think it'll connect. Easier to blast a mountain open. And there's a note on one of the barrels. This note's addressed to Oland. Looks like this mine was supposed to be shut down. They must have gotten greedy. Kept blasting deeper into the mountain. I should let Javad know what I found. So Olvend was secretly blasting in the mine, trying to squeeze it for all it's worth. Until Bristleback stampeded through. Maybe the explosions blew a way open? But from where? Dead Bristleback down there? The cart tracks must have given way under it. This one's been tampered with, too. Get this turned into something tasty.
Stay back, you'll get killed. Get out of there.
Pack's full, but my stash has room. An image from the old world. Looks like some kind of building in front of sheer cliffs. The image is incomplete. But maybe if I line it up exactly with where it was taken, my focus can fill in the rest. better keep looking. I'll find a cauldron out there to learn how to avoid that. Looks like the building in the image might have been near a river. Maybe there used to be a bridge nearby?
I'd like to feel my legs again if you don't mind, Savior.
Mighty thankful to you, Savior.
Just Aloy is fine.
Aaron mentioned you're not one for fancy titles.
You're Vanguard.
Well, here to escort Wadis' delegate behind to the embassy.
If we can get rid of these bristlebacks.
Captain said to keep an eye on Chainscrape, then these ugly lugs showed up.
Gave the first one a good beating.
But didn't quite have time to roll out of the way when it fell.
Told you it wasn't a good idea to eat that much before heading out.
I should probably get going. You know where I can find Erend?
Captain went chasing after more bristlebacks further west.
Just follow the sound of cursing and you'll find them. Now, if you see any more of these bristlebacks...
I'll make sure to roll out of their way.
Might want to take some of these with you as well. They're handy in a pinch.
Thanks.
Stay safe, Aloy.
I'll take it. It's a ruin from the old world. I could find something interesting inside. I think I'm out of range at the vista point. I gotta try again. Okay, what do we have in here? I need more of this ammo. Looks like this door needs some kind of key module. Maybe there's one in the ruin? No good. Need ammo. Great. This should be useful. What's this data say? There's a code for the locked door in this data. But I still need to find a key module. No use trying to pull that. No more ammo. Okay, gotta find a key for the door. There's more of the ruin down here. Where to now? Well, I can't reach the ledge above now. Guess I'll have to find another way up. closer. Try again. Could look around with my focus. Try to match the vista point image. Okay, let's try the ruins of a bridge. Maybe it's the same one from the image. I could try to line it up around here. I think I'm getting close.
That did it.
Oh. Completing the image unlocked a data file. It looks like these vista points were made by Miriam Technologies. That was Elizabeth's company. I wonder if I can find more of them out in the wild. that.